Hare Krishna. We will see what are the 9 types of devotion said by Prahlad Maharaja, Bhakta Prahlada, to his father Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlada, what you learnt in Gurukula? So, as we all know, in Gurukula he didn't learn anything about Bhagawan Vishnu, but still he told about 9 types of devotion he learnt from Rishi Narada when he was in his mother's womb. This is from Shrimad Bhagavatam. We will see the shloka and then the meaning. Let's go to the shloka directly. Shri Prahlada Uvacha Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyamatma Nivedanam Iti Pumsarpita Vishnu Bhaktischain Navalakshana Kriyeta Bhagavat Yadha Tanmanye Dhitamuttamam. Shravanam means listening or hearing about Bhagavan through lectures or upanyasam from authorized people. So, everybody will not have the taste to listen for at least 3 hours. So, I recommend minimum 3 hours daily Shravanam. You don't need to sit and listen. If you don't have time, you can even listen when you are cooking, when you are traveling, that time also you can listen. So, Shravanam is the first one. And then comes Kirtanam. What is Kirtanam? Chanting or singing is Kirtanam. So, when we do Kirtan, our bhakti will develop, because when we do Kirtan, we will try to understand the meaning of what we are singing and then sing, then the bhakti will develop. For Shravanam, Parikshit Maharaja is the best example, and Parikshit Maharaja was the only heir of Pandavas. In Kurukshetra war, Pandavas lost their sons because Ashwatthama killed, and this grandson of Pandavas, Parikshit, was the only heir of Pandavas. So, when he came to know that only 7 days were left for him to live, he decided that these 7 days should be spent in a very auspicious way. So, he met Shukadeva Goswami, and Shukadeva Goswami not only told Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaja, but to lakhs and lakhs of Rishi Munis assembled over there in Naimisharanya. And the speciality of Naimisharanya forest is Bhagawan, Krishna himself, is in the form of forest. So if you get a chance, you can go. So why Parikshit Maharaja is the best example for Shravanam is because he listened very attentively. And next, Kirtanam, we can consider Shukadeva Goswami as the best one who gave Shrimad Bhagavatam to the public. In Naimisharanya forest, Shrimad Bhagavatam was told to everyone. So Shukadeva Goswami got the knowledge from Krishna Dvaipayana Vedavyasa, but in private, and whatever knowledge he received from Vedavyasa in private was given in public platform for the first time, and Parikshit also was there. So Shukadeva Goswami did nice Kirtanam of Shrimad Bhagavata shlokas. And next, Vishnu's Smaranam. Smaranam means remembering Bhagavan Vishnu or Krishna is third type of devotional service. And for Smaranam, we will take Prahlad Maharaja himself, who gave us this knowledge of Nava Bhakti. So Nava Bhakti means 9 types of devotional service. Why? Because he remembered Vishnu in all circumstances. He was put in very, very difficult situations where it is very difficult for a normal person to remember Bhagavan. First thing, his own biological father put him in this situation. He underwent lots of mental trauma, but still he remembered Bhagavan. So, whatever situation we face in our life, we should not blame Bhagavan and we should understand that it's all because of our bad karma. Next comes Pada Sevanam. Pada means lotus feet of Bhagavan. Sevanam means doing service to Bhagavan. And the great example for that is Mahalakshmi. As you know, in Vaikuntha Loka, Mahalakshmi is doing that seva of pressing or massaging Bhagavan's lotus feet, and that is one of the best example for Pada Sevanam. And how we can do it for Bhagavan is, if you have a deity form, you can wash Bhagavan's feet and you can apply chandan, kumkum and all. This is also considered as Pada Sevanam. Next comes Archanam. For Archanam, the best example is Ambarisha Maharaja. He always did Shodashopachara Puja on daily basis. Shodashopachara is 16 types of services. Okay, I'm not going to tell you that in this video. So he was doing that. He performed seva using all his angas. Angas means using all his body parts. Bhagavan has given you voice, use that voice to glorify Bhagavan. Bhagavan has given you ears, then use the ears to listen more about him. So like that, he used all his body parts only for Bhagavan's seva. And I am going to upload a video about Ambarish Maharaj by this weekend. So please do watch it. In detail, I am going to upload his video in English. So let's go to the next one. Vandanam. For Vandanam, best example is Akrura. Akrura knew of Krishna's divine identity from the very time of his birth through family heritage, scriptural understanding and the intuition. So, though he served outwardly as a minister in the court of Kamsa, Akrura spent years yearning to see Krishna. So Akrura served exactly like Bhishma serving Duryodhana. And Akrura was Krishna's paternal cousin uncle. Both Krishna's father Vasudeva and Akrura's father belonged to the same Yadu dynasty or Yadavas. So Kamsa sent Akrura to bring Krishna Bhagavan and Balarama from Vrindavana so that he can kill him easily. And Akrura, being a devotee of Vishnu, agreed for this proposal half-heartedly, and he also thought, okay, this will give a chance for him to even see those balakas. And so his chariot proceeded towards Vrindavana. Then on the way, he found the beautiful footprint of Krishna Bhagavan and Balarama. So he recognized these are the footprints of Krishna and Balarama because he has read scriptures. And in scripture it is mentioned that Bhagavan's footprint will have special markings like Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, Ratha, that is Ratha or chariot, and Janta, flag. All these auspicious marks will always be present in all his incarnations, and even in future incarnation it will be present. So this is how we can easily differentiate between a normal human and an incarnation. So he immediately got down from his chariot and started giving his obeisances to the lotus footprint of Bhagawan. And he met Krishna and Balarama, and he somehow convinced their family, and now they are returning back. Now Akrura is returning back to Mathura, and on the way he decided to take a bath in Yamuna river, and he stopped the chariot and he proceeded towards taking a dip in the river, and that time Krishna decided to give him darshan in the form of Mahavishnu, and Akrura had darshan of Mahavishnu and got immensely satisfied, and he was even more devoted to Krishna Bhagavan. The next one is Dasyam, and Dasyam means being a servant or being an obedient person to Bhagavan, and the best example for that is Hanuman. And we all know how he served Lord Rama during his time, and being a Chiranjeevi, he is still living among us, and we can't see him due to the impurities. So as we all know what is Dasyam, let's go to the next one, Sakyam. Sakyam means friendship. The best example for that is Arjuna. So Arjuna considered Krishna as his close friend. Bhagavad Gita was told to him out of 5 Pandavas because Arjuna was so close to Krishna. So we need to consider Krishna as our friend, and whatever problems you have, you need to go and tell Bhagavan. Next one is Atmanivedanam. So the best example for Atmanivedanam is Bali Maharaja. So when Bhagavan Vamana asked, where will I place my third step, and I have already measured the entire earth, the sky and the upper planetary systems with my 2 steps, and where will I place my third step? Then Bali Maharaja immediately offered his head, and he was pushed down to Sutala Loka. Pushed down in the sense it was a gentle touch, and Vamana actually blessed him, and Bali is still ruling Sutala Loka, and Bhagavan is guarding the gate of Sutala Loka to protect his great devotee Bali Maharaja, because to Prahlada he promised that none of his descendants will be killed. In Narasimha Rupa, Bhagavan promised Prahlada, and Bali Maharaja is a descendant of Prahlada, so he did not kill, and instead he allotted a separate loka for him. Hope this video helped you to understand what are all the 9 types of devotional service said by Prahlada. So hope you all will follow. Let's end the video here. Hare Krishna.